Putting a couple little corner supports in on this frame. Just give it some extra support there where it might get hammered on some. Made a cross member here. Put a cross like this. And there's a lot of really wacky cuts on it. So what I've done is I take two pieces of steel, overlap it, and I match this cut, but I make it opposite. Come down in here, make it cut this way. Roll your steel over, come to the other side, and make that cut. Then all you have to do is just turn it over and make your marks here. And now I have my pattern all the way around with the white to make my next piece, my next cut. This is a compound miter cut, and most of your steel cutting blades or saws, most of your steel cutting saws won't cut a compound miter, so you kind of have to hold it and figure your angle. So that's the best way I know to get two identical pieces. Cross members are on. I think it's starting to look mean. Works good too. I always got to keep checking it. On the lower left hinge, my brace sticks out a little bit too far, so I can't put my hinge pin in from the top like it should. So when I'm finished with all this, I'll have to tack weld that pin in place to make sure movement doesn't drop it out. Be another weak spot. So every time you do some welding, especially on doors and stuff like this, heat bend steel, make sure they keep working smooth, and these are still working smoothly. I took the time to cool the welds afterwards, and it kept the frame from tweaking. Beautiful. Trap's starting to look evil. I'm at the point of filling our panels in here. So I'm just using hog panel I had lying around. I had a full sheet and I had to cut a strip off. And that'll do all the doors. I'm just going to do it in two sections. I'm going to cut around the edges and then tack weld it in. It'll go pretty good. This trap's almost finished. Alright guys, let's get putting this first little screen in here. Take a little nip off of that there so it'll push down more even. Burn those welding rods right down to nothing too. Nothing left to it. Get this finished up. Do the other ones. Recognize the shape, guys? Shell falls short. I'm going to use some of these little pieces that we cut off earlier to fill in the gaps, and it just happens that they're just the right length. See that? I just lay them in there. Bing, 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 one after another. Lay it right on in, no cutting. This piece will come out. This is the front door from earlier when we were tearing stuff apart. I just have to get a little wedge put in there, a flat bar. And that'll make the top of the trap. I just have it laid upside down for easier welding. So we're putting just about all materials right back into this trap. It's incredible. Except for the barbecue grate. It's going to be heavy. Alright, get this stuff welded up. The birdie likes me. I was right here by him. That's 6 feet away. Talk about a trusting bird. Alright guys, that's what she looks like. Both doors done. Top's on. We got a little hole down here. That's where they used to reach in through to get your sodas out. End's on, and this end opens up. So now you can see the exact effect of it. Hog walks in, starts pushing his head, and it's just going to slide on open. Just like that. Just bump right open. So I'm going to go get my dog and some food and see if I can get him to go in the trap after that. See what happens. That's all I'm using to hold the doors open. See a little bit of metal in there. And the doors are open. I'm going to go get a little doggy treat, and I'm going to throw a doggy treat in there and we'll see if this works. We'll coax him with potato chips. Want another one? Oh, hey look. I throw a potato chip in there. There's a chip. Throwing them all in there. Here. You want? Here. Zeke. Potato chip right there, fool. Get it. Oh, you won't eat it if it's off the floor, huh? Here, go get it. Go get the chip. Here, go get the chips. Fool, go get the chips. Eureka! You see that? I didn't touch it. He barely rubbed the sides and up she closed, and now we got one big old trapped hog. It works. Alright guys, that's it for this trap. Throw a feeder on top, throw it out in the woods, all from scrap. Appreciate y'all watching and sticking with me. And see, just like anything, he's going right to the corner of the door, to the side of it, instead of going in around. You see, I shouldn't say in around. He's back in the corner trying to find a way out, rather than going to the opening of the door. Oh, Zeke in the trap. You in the trap, doggy? Yeah, at least you got a treat for it. Yeah, come out. Come on. Whoop. And it pinches him, he can't get out. Come on, pup. Come on. I'll let you out this time. Good doggy. Alright guys, thanks.